Hello everyone and welcome to a second royal reading of today, a Thursday here at MadWorldTarot. I had to think hard about that. I think we've reached the end of February. I'm all lost and confused. This year is very strange. But we're looking at bad decisions today, or potentially bad decisions involving the king. Possibly bad decisions. Doesn't look like he's that prone to them when it comes to Prince Andrew and Prince Harry returning to the royal fold. Previous reading. Now I'm going to look at a speculation from Neil Sean that the king might pick up the bill, the tab, for the Parkles and their private security. This is in the wake of the judicial review case that Harry lost. I don't know if you can lose a judicial review, but whatever. Sorry about the terminology if it's not quite correct. But as the judgment came down yesterday, I found myself watching a very interesting little clip on, I think it was Talk TV. It was a 5-minute little clip yesterday from someone who was in the Metropolitan Police and who acted as private security. This chap by the name of Peter, I'm looking at my notes, Blexley. It's very interesting. He was talking about the Parkles and the costs of their level of security that they insist on, 24/7 security. He said they will need at least 3 rotations, working 12-hour shifts. They'll need at least 3 vehicles wherever they go. He said it's at the level, he called it shockingly expensive. He said it's at the level of billionaires, royals, and prime ministers. He said that he was doubtful that the Parkles could afford to keep paying for this kind of security. And basically, he also said, which I thought was a wonderful comment, they lacked the talent to earn the money that they would need to be able to afford this level of security. I think I might even have clapped my hands in glee at that point. It was a happy day for royal watchers, well, on this side of the fence, shall we say. So that was interesting, and it followed hot on the heels of Neil Sean saying that he has heard, allegedly, that the king might step in and bail the Parkles out. I think that he already pays for Prince Andrew. So let's have a look. Tarot of the Golden Wheels, little 5-card reading. We're going to ask how expensive this is for the Parkles. Can they possibly afford it? This security that they have? And will the king step up and pick up the tab? And will Prince William in due course step in and pick up the tab? Is he likely to? He has the vast resources of the Duchy of Cornwall at his disposal, of course, which allegedly the Parkles thought should be half theirs, that they should share the Duchy of Cornwall, because has-been, of course, was not the spare so much as the share. But that didn't work out so well for the Parkles. So let's see, little 5-card reading. What's going on? How costly is it? Can they afford it? Will the king pick up the tab? And will William, in due course, pick up the tab or tell them, go and get a job? As happens to most of us at some stage in our lives, go and get a job. And of course, this is just tarot for fun and entertainment. And it is all just my opinion, all speculation, just energy, and disclaimer in the box below. So let's see what's going on. We have the 8 of Cups, stuck in sorrow, something that's very unhappy, and next to it the Judgment card, which would be that court decision, of course. So there we are, very sad, so sad. The 8 of Cups, not stuck in sorrow so much as something that is very painful, and you're going to have to walk away from it. That might be that Harry might have to walk away from this litigation, which has all ended in tears. First of all, had to withdraw that defamation case against the Daily Mail to do with this whole security case thing, and now lost. That's the 8 of Cups and the Judgment. So it's a dark moment in has-been's life. He might actually have to catch trains with the hoi polloi like you and me. In close proximity to the public, he complained in his submissions to the court that they'd forced him to catch a train to Manchester and mingle with the public. Close proximity to the public. The mind boggles. Anyway, let's look at the situation. We're talking about money and security and the Parkles, and there the little lovebirds are. The Two of Cups. They are showing up at the Two of Cups at the moment, and I think that this traumatic experience of losing so many court cases, one after the other, has forced them together, the two little lovebirds, the Parkles. They do like to suffer together and fan each other's sense of grievance, fuel. I think that's a better word. Each other's sense of grievance. So there we have it. The two obsessed with this, the way the world is going against them and forcing them into each other's arms again. Two of Cups. So let's see, how expensive is their security? The level that they're at. Three of Swords. Oh, it's not telling me expensive so much as it's telling me tragedy. This is all about Mummy Diana. We saw that in the submissions again, that I'm even more at risk than Mummy Diana was, because of race and bigotry and all that stuff. And she didn't have to deal with that, whereas I do, and everyone hates us because I married a biracial woman. That is the only possible reason why people can have taken against us in such a terrible and prejudiced way. I'm being very snarky, just saying. Three of Swords is the terrible tragedy, the heartache. He's never got over. He hasn't processed any of it, despite being in therapy for decades, seemingly, and all those drugs that he tried as well. Three of Swords, there it is. This is a tragedy. It's a tragedy that's already happened, and it's another tragedy waiting to happen. They were in that near catastrophic car chase in New York. We're now hearing from Nissan Harriman and Omid Scobie that it really happened, and two people were almost arrested. Something very dodgy going on there with that letter that was produced for the court's delectation at the 11th hour. Very interesting and possibly very dodgy, as I say. Speculating wildly, of course, but there it is. That tells you. I think she's collapsed sobbing on the floor again. They hate me because I'm biracial and they want me to die like Mummy Diana. I think that is really what's going on. And I'm being snarky, but I'm, let's say I'm a mentally well person, more or less. And have the capacity to see things objectively. Whereas I don't think that either of these people can do either of those things, is that, or can do that thing. That's my personal opinion. Let's have a look and see money. Can they afford their security? We've got the Four of Wands in reverse, no, and it's causing trouble on the home front. Four of Wands in reverse, many things about it. Broken home, the couple separating because this cost all the money, this beautiful couple in this idyllic setting, celebrating their love, because the Four of Wands is really about celebrating. But they're being forced apart because of these money troubles. The course of true love has been thwarted because they're being forced by the royal family. Four of Wands in reverse, that's the other part of the Four of Wands, of course, it is the firm. Four of Wands exiting in reverse, of course. The cruel royals have forced us to earn our own money and pay for our own security, and this is tearing us apart. And of course we now know, as a matter of fact, thanks to this judgment, that the royals actually offered to pay for private security for Harry and Meghan. They tried to organize it and were told no by the decision makers, who were not the royal family but this independent decision making body, Ravik, or whatever they call themselves. Is the king going to save the day for these two little lovebirds who are so broken-hearted and their whole marriage is being threatened? I suspect that that's why Harry raced home, well, not home, raced to Britain to stamp his foot and say, you have to fix this, as allegedly happened in that 12-minute meeting. You have to fix it, otherwise she will leave. I can't protect her. You must fix this. Is the king going to fix this? Six of Swords is not really rescue energy. It's, and especially not the way that that card is painted. It's very much bringing to mind the very first speech the king made on the day that the late Queen passed away, and he announced that Prince William and Catherine would henceforth be the Prince and Princess of Wales, and good luck to Harry and Meghan making their new lives overseas. The Six of Swords is the overseas card, classically in tarot. Looking out, well, there you are over there. I don't think so. It's not a money card. It's not rescue. The Six of Swords for me, and I'm thinking about this now because I'm being forced to think about what this card really means. Usually in the Six of Swords, it's someone is taking themselves out of a sticky situation. They're putting something behind them. It's their own action that's releasing them from a difficult situation. I think there's somebody rowing, somebody pushing, but that's that action. Normally in Rider-Waite, you've got the sad people in the boat with their backs and the hoods and all, but there's somebody sending them off. This energy is coming through as, okay, bye, you're over there now. Prince William, you're welcome to disagree. Prince William, no. Ace of Cups in reverse, absolutely not. Don't come and cry here by me, is the Ace of Cups in reverse. You made that bed over there. Six of Swords, far, far away. Don't bring your tears to me here. Sitting under the Three of Swords, which is the great tragedy. I've got Fluffy creeping past me as I'm talking. We had a thunderstorm earlier, and she gets very frightened. She's just managed to emerge, but she's going very slowly in case unexpectedly there's a bolt of lightning, when it's more the thunder, come to sit by my feet where she's safe. But anyway, Ace of Cups in reverse, no. I'm not going to fall for it. Don't waste your tears. Don't try and play the pity card. Not going to fall for it. Sitting under the Three of Swords, this great woe, this tragedy that the Parkles feel that they are living out, the folie à deux. He's not going to fall for it. He's not going to help out. Definitely not. And I don't think with that Six of Swords that the king is going to either. So you made that decision to go. You left. And over there, what can I do? I can't pay for your American security over there. If you came back here, maybe we could do something. Like, Prince Andrew. He's still living on royal grounds, property, paid for by the king, I think. Could be wrong about that. But this is, no, you're out of my jurisdiction now, you're on your own. That's the feeling I'm getting. It's interesting. Definitely a great woe here for the Eight of Cups and the Three of Swords because of this judgment. Definitely causing marital unrest with the Four of Wands in reverse that I think has been told to the king and help rescue us. King, I don't think so. Six of Swords, I don't think so. Rescue yourselves, save yourselves. You've got those big deals. Pay for it out of all that 100 million you got from Netflix. And Prince William, not going to fall for it. Go cry on someone else's shoulders. How about Oprah? How about Tyler Perry? You got all those rich friends in America. Go cry on their shoulders. Don't come crying here near me. That is the reading. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you again tomorrow.